Okay, oh, light. So, today I'm recording this ahead of time because I will be out of town later today. But if you guys just want to follow along with this, we're just going to do a normal mobility Friday, stretchy Friday. Gonna do pretty normal stuff. So let's just get right to it. First, we got to warm up a little bit. Nice and easy. So start out with some squats. Just doing 10 squats. Do 10 push-ups. We'll do 10 scapula push-ups. I'll do 10 of the greatest stretch in the world. So I'm going to lunge out with one foot, reach up with one hand, go underneath the other armpit. And then I'm going to switch sides. And just arm swings. Down. Some twists. Forward. And back. Shoulders. All right, so for today, like a normal mobility Friday, we're going to do 3 rounds of 5 different mobility things for 1 minute each. So it's going to take 15 minutes. The first 2 minutes are just going to be the same stretch. Do this almost every time because it's a really good one to do. So you're just going to put your knee on something soft, go out into a big lunge, try and get your hip as close to the ground as you can while keeping good posture. If you lean forward, you're wasting your time because you're closing the hip. You want to keep that hip open. You're going to hold that for a minute on one leg, then a minute on the other. After that, I'm going to do a quote-unquote broomstick press. I'm going to use a stretchy band, but most people have a broomstick at home and a stretchy band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend this is a barbell. I'm going to put this in my front rack position. I'm going to keep my belly nice and tight. I'm going to just press it up. So for a minute, I'm going to press it up and down. As you can see, my shoulders are super tight right now. Like if you look at me from the side here, I'm going to press up. And it's like a little little out in front, see that? So by the end of this, I'm hoping that my shoulders will loosen up a little bit and I can get that more far back. After that, we're gonna do forward folding up. So for this one, feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. I'm going to keep my back straight as I just hinge over. And I'm just really tight all over today, aren't I? Once I can't go over anymore, keeping the knees completely straight, then I'm going to tuck my chin and just roll down and roll back up. I am super tight today, wow. So I'm gonna hinge, roll, and roll. A minute doing that, and then in the last minute, we are just going to hang out in a squat, okay? And if you wanna wiggle around, if you wanna like push your knees forward, that's fine, you can do all of that, or you can just focus on keeping a nice good squat. If it's unbearable, then stand up for a few moments, wiggle around, and then get back down there. Okay, so we got stand-some right, stand-some left, broomstick press, forward folding up, and the squat. And we're gonna do that for 15 minutes. Let me get my timer ready. Forgot to get that 15-minute timer. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Come on. All right, and we're off. So start with the stand-some. So one knee down. If you'd rather do the couch stretch that we did like last week or the whatever, you can absolutely do that. And what I like to do, I kind of lean away from it too a little bit. Yeah. And take some deep breaths. By taking a deep belly breath and filling my lungs with air, I feel that stretch even more. Okay, go ahead and switch legs. Try and keep good posture. The first round is usually the worst. Okay, next is going to be the broomstick press. I'm going to use a stretchy band. Keep everything nice and tight. So whenever I go and do a weightlifting workout, most of my warm-up, because I have generally poor shoulder mobility, I usually spend like 15 minutes just warming up the overhead. Of course, it's easier in the gym when you have things like a pull-up bar or an actual barbell. It's warming up the overhead a lot faster. Okay, go ahead and switch to the forward fold. So remember, try and keep your knees completely straight, which means you're not going to be able to go as far down as you think you can, unless you're just way more flexible than I am, which isn't hard to do. And then the last minute in the first round, just hanging out the bottom of a squat. Again, you can wiggle around, get comfy. All right, we're going to start round 2. So back into the Samson stretch, which is already feeling better than the first round. Most of these stretches are good to do whenever you're going to have any kind of road trip. We're going to be driving a little bit today. No, staying within state, only about two hours away. But being stuck in the car for that long, it's good that I'm doing this before, and it'll be even better if I do some of these afterwards or tonight. Go ahead and switch legs. Almost there. All right. Your broomstick press. In my case, a band. Over. I'm cheating a little bit with the stretchy band. Going a little wider, getting a little bit of bigger range of motion. All right, go ahead and go to your forward fold. It's loosening up a little bit. Not very much, but getting a few centimeters more. All right, the last minute is just going to be the squat, sit. Sometimes you just gotta squat. Okay, we got one more round to do. Start back in the beginning with the Sanson stretch. Ah, way nicer. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Doing a little bit extra here. Let's take an arm, putting it above my head, leaning away. All right, going into that broomstick press or a band press. Let's see, sideways view. That's better than it was a few minutes ago. Again, I might shoot a little bit by getting a little bit of a pull. Doing a little bit of variety again because I can. Okay. And forward fold. Yeah, that's much better. By much better, I mean marginally better. on the last minute is going to be a squat because I want to make it a little bit harder. I'm going to take my band as well. Go to overhead squat and just do some presses from here as well with a wider grip. And there it is. I know it might not be the most exciting quote unquote workout, but I really enjoy these Mobility Fridays. Because I know, yes, we absolutely should try and mobilize, almost every single day. Just choose something, choose a body part, mobilize it for 10 minutes, try and do that. But I know it's hard for everyone to do that. So having like a scheduled time where it's like, okay, we're going to mobilize for 15 minutes right now. It's going to be structured, gets people doing it when they usually don't. Plus, this might give you a few ideas. And I just feel good afterwards. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you're watching this, I will see you on Monday.